Tips for copying a popular investor. Hello, my name is Fred Jacob and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to copy a popular investor. First of all, a disclaimer. So everything I say is not an offer to buy or sell any currency, product, or financial instrument or how to copy another popular investor. You do need to do your own research and to decide for yourself what to do or not. If you're on the website etoro, etoro has a popular investor program and they make it very easy to copy a popular investor. But as you have seen on the website, a lot of investor wants to be copied. And then how do you choose a good investor to copy? Some general basic rules. Invest with money you don't need now. Diversify. You do need to make your homework and take your losses in time. Invest for money you don't need, money you have left at the end of the month. If you have paid all your dues and you have a little money left, 100, 200, $300, do put that aside to invest in. So don't use your money to buy a new car or to pay your mortgage. And if you start investing, do not do it all at once. Do it in monthly payments if you want to start. So you have a little money left to add in the future. Diversify. That's a basic rule. Don't just copy one. As you know, don't just copy or buy one stock. Don't just copy one popular investor. Diversify it. There are different kind of investors. Don't copy investors who are doing exactly the same, but diversify in the different kinds of investors. And don't just copy investor, do invest also in stocks or for instance in ETF, exchange traded funds. So diversify in a lot of things. Do your homework. A lot of people start investing without doing their homework. Do your homework, check them out, look up their credentials, see what they're doing, what is their track record. So put some time in it. It will save for the future. And take your losses in time. Uh, some people would have heard of loss aversion. Here you see the graphic of the loss aversion, but simply said, a loss of $100 feels harder than a gain of $100. So people tend to feel the pain harder than the pleasure. So that's why some people don't sell and keep holding all if the stock's going down. And some even put some extra money in it, but of course they are getting cheaper and put extra money in it. But at the end, the stock is still going down and your losses will be much greater. So put in your take loss in your profile so that you will stop when the losses get more than 10, 15 or 20%. But now, how to find a good investor? First of all, is he or she still active? Look at the track record. What is the risk level? How many trades are they doing? What type of investor is he or she? And where is he or she investing in? Is the investor still active? If you look on eToro, you see a lot of investors and you see the turnover mostly of 2 years and here almost 20%. But as you look at the graphics, 2022 and 2023, he hasn't done anything at all. So don't bother looking at him. Look at the track record. What are the profits of year to date? 2 years. Look at the charts. You find them under in the investor profile under stats. Here you see one year to date 11%, 2 years almost 20%, but then again 2022 a minus of 30%. And here's another one. Year to date 16, 65% over 2 years. And even in 2022, he made a very nice profit. So if you look at the bad investor, if you have invested $1,000 in 2022, your loss will be 30%. At the end of 2022, you will have $700 left. To go back to $1,000, and for instance for this year, you do need to make a profit of almost 43%, and that's a lot to get only to a break even. Look at the charts also of the investor. Here's the bad investor. You see the line is going down. This line from a good investor is going up. The chart shows you what your investment would have been if you have invested $10,000. So for the bad investor, you will have at the end 7,500, and for the good investor, you will have 13,400 almost. The good investment will have at the end almost twice as much as the bad investor. Check out the risk. So how lower the risk, how greater it is. But then again, how higher the risk, the higher the profits, and the higher the losses. Beware of that. Risk will give you more profits, but then again, could give you more losses. As example, the Bitcoin. If you started in early, you would have later made a lot of money. But if you just started in 2022, it went up to almost $60,000, but it went down to $15,000. And sadly enough, I knew a lot of people who started in that year and lost a lot of money and even got out of investing. And that's a shame. So decide for yourself how much risk you willing to take. And on etoro, if your risk is 7 or high, you cannot become a popular investor. Your risk needs to be lower than 6. So keep that in mind, that you do not take too much risk. The trades, you do need an investor who is active on the website, but then again, how much activity do you need from the investor? He needs to be active on the website, but how much? 1 or twice a week, that's very low. You do need to keep your eyes on the market. You need to be tops on, and you do need to make your changes quickly and fast. But then again, if you are over 20 trades a week, he's very active, and you do need to follow that more. You do need to spend more time in it. And also, if he makes a lot of changes, adds a lot of stocks, you do need to add more money in that account. This is a nice one. This is something you do need to do if you want to have different kinds of investment to follow. Do you want an investment who's going for the value, for growth, for crypto? Me, I like dividends a lot, so I tend to go more to dividends, to a fixed income on a yearly base. Then, where is he or she investing in? Financial, mineral, software, renewable, or tech, whatever you like. Some people tend to be more a green person, so a renewable energy will speak to me more than other things, but it is up to you to decide whatever you like. So, go ahead and start copying, but do your homework. That is the most important thing. Check them out, look at the stats, at the graph for that. I want to thank you for following me a little bit. If you want to look me up on my etoro account, it is Fred Jacob 13. So maybe we're gonna talk and see each other again. Bye.